good afternoon, evening, or middle of the night, whatever time you're watching. I hope it's a good time for you. Welcome to JCTV. I am Matt, happy to be with you here today. On this week's episode, we'll all break out into song because we're in high school and that's what high schoolers do, they sing all the time. No, that's not what we're gonna do. Anyway, it is a good time to be a JC, and I'm gonna tell you all about it right over here. At last, it is time for the first annual United States Junior Chamber Viral Video Contest. So, what are we looking for in this contest? Honestly, I'm gonna leave it pretty wide open. It's viral video. It's simply just a chance to have fun, get creative. We spend so much time focusing on the service to humanity part of what we do, so this is kind of an opportunity that shows our friends, relatives, communities, and the world the brotherhood of man side of things. And by the way, I mean that in the most gender neutral manner possible. So get out there, make a fun video with your chapter, one that other people will want to view and share. I don't know, it's a music video, maybe it's a flash mob, maybe you're doing the Dougie's over, don't do the Dougie. Maybe your chapter's pet panda sneezes and wakes up his baby panda. You shouldn't keep baby pandas as pets, but you get it. My advice though is this, don't get too promotion-y. You know, sometimes we can have a greater impact when we're not trying to sell or promote, push. We're just having fun and showing that we're awesome. Also, it doesn't matter if you shoot it with a 6-year-old BlackBerry or hire Spielberg to produce it or shoot it on the Red. You can achieve big things across all spectrums of production level. I mean, obviously, look at this. It's pretty low. Anyway, sometime between now and the 4th of July, get your video shot, get it uploaded to YouTube, do it as soon as possible. You'll email a link to Katie at the home office. I'll put her email address below. And during the month of July and into August, we will air the best of the best during our JCTV episodes. It'll all culminate in the crowning of the winner of the Henry Award. You know, you like the Henry Award? The criteria will be very simple. The categories, one is how interesting it is, and 2, how many views does it have by that July 4th submission deadline. The USJC board and exec team will judge. I say good luck and happy shooting. Okay, so you know how I'm always saying that that's just about enough out of me? I mean, you guys obviously get your fair share of my ugly mug and big mouth. I'm not a prima donna.
Yeah, right.
Okay, maybe I am a prima donna, but I still say it's time to bring in a new face, fresh face to JCTV. So let's welcome our newest correspondent, Miss Naja Bradley, with this week's Chapter Spotlight.
Thanks, Matt. I'm happy to be a part of the JCTV team. This week, the spotlight is on Billings, Montana Jaycees and their 2 Moon Haunted House Hallows event. The event includes a 3-night outdoor haunted house experience, and the experience is a 30-minute walk of your life on 2 Moon Park trails. The Haunted Hallows takes place along a roughly 1-mile loop within the 2 Moon County Park Nature Preserve. 2 Moon Haunted Hallows brought in just under $18,000 during the 2012 event, and its chapter is the largest fundraiser to date. Over 60% of the proceeds were donated back to the community and benefited organizations such as our County Parks Department, St. Jude's Children's Hospital. This one event went a long way in helping all those who make Billings community the amazing place it is today. Way to go, Billings Jaycees. I'm Naja Bradley for JCTV.
Thank you, Naja. Now, you've probably already noticed that we're broadcasting this week's episode from here in Seattle. After being in St. Louis for the past 2 weeks, I know I was as shocked as you when Executive Director Joel Harper approved the huge budget to move the entire studio across the country. But we're here to get everybody excited for the U.S. Junior Chamber annual meeting, the big conference to be held June 5th through 8th right here in the Sleepless City. Don't confuse that with the city that never sleeps, but see, Sleepless because there was the movie with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Never mind, You've Got Mail is better anyway. But at this year's yearly meeting, members elect national officers. The association honors the 10 outstanding young Americans, TOYA, which is the Jaycees' signature event and highlight of the conference. And you'll connect with old friends, you'll make new friends, and benefit from just dozens of classes, trainings, general sessions. It's going to be a great time. All the info that you need to come hang out with us in Seattle. Yes, I'll be there, but don't let that stop you from going. Just check out the links below and get that info. And joining us now to talk about the big convention in Seattle, the big annual meeting, from the Seattle chapter, convention chair, Miss Lara Pait-Clyde, and Mr. Lance Ahlgren, also Chief of Staff of the U.S. Junior Chamber. Thank you both so much for taking the time to join us today on JCTV.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, guys, let's talk a lot, since there's a lot to talk about what people can expect from attending the Seattle meeting.
Well, we have a lot of exciting stuff planned this year. It's going to start off with a kickoff welcome party at the Experience Music Project. And for those of you who have not ever been to that before, it's a museum of music history, and it's got a lot of old guitars on display. It has a huge 64-foot screen, and we'll have a big party with some live music in there to kick it off and get going. And then we'll head into the rest of the week with a lot of other really great activities. We'll have the inauguration transition of presidents and lots of parties in the evening. We're going to try and bring back the Party of the States, so if you want to represent your state, you can feel free to bring stuff to do that.
For those of people that have never gone to a national meeting, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's an experience you'll never forget. It's going to be one of those memorable experiences, and especially being in the great city of Seattle, the Emerald City. We are looking forward to making this a once-in-a-lifetime experience for everybody.
We do have a website. It's www.usjcseattle2013.com. You can register on the website. There's also a link on there for you to reserve your hotel rooms. It's a private link to the hotel, so it has our specific rates, and our room block is in there, so we won't be spread out all over the hotel. We have our own sections, so we won't get our parties shut down at night.
Not that that's happened before.
All the time.
Rock and roll, or should I say grunge rock and roll, because it's Seattle.
All right.
Well, Lara, Lance, thank you so much for your time today and joining us on JCTV. And we'll see you in Seattle this June.
All right, can't wait.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's talk about incredible partnerships for a moment. The United States JC Foundation is one of our strongest partners by far. The USJC Foundation website is the primary source of all the historical information about JCs. On it, you can find a list of all national presidents. You can find a history of activity for each year of our existence. There's even an award search feature that allows you to find award winners by name or by state. The foundation website lists all the ambassador and TOYA honorees. Go to usjcfoundation.org, as always listed below, and spend your afternoon reading about our long and storied history. Just don't let your boss catch you, because mine caught me and it was not good. And finally, as we said before, the countdown to the 75th annual 10 Outstanding Young Americans TOYA banquet. Can we all say that together? TOYA! The banquet and ceremony in Seattle, Washington is underway. Now, as we count down to June 8th, each day we will highlight one of the past 75 years of our TOYA on our Facebook and Twitter page. So make sure you like and follow. Links, of course, are below. Every Tuesday until Seattle, we're going to post a new trivia question on our Facebook page. Answer the TOYA trivia questions correctly, and you could be entered to win cool prizes. Again, like us on the Facebook page to get new TOYA highlights every day, including these trivia posts. You'll get interesting TOYA trivia, such as the first future president of the United States to be awarded a TOYA was in the class of 1946. A little guy you may recognize him named John F. Kennedy, only 29 at the time. He was honored along with 9 others, including boxer Joe Louis. Ask not what Junior Chamber can do for you. Let's wrap this up. That was awful. Okay, folks, that is just about enough out of me, to be sure. But hey, make sure you tune in next week when I'll share mugshots that I'm sure to get after I get arrested here tomorrow for sneaking into Augusta National. It's Masters Week, folks. And Augusta is only like a 90-minute drive from... Wait a minute, I'm in Seattle. I'm supposed to be in Seattle, right? Never mind. But go Bubba! We'll see you next time. Get out there and change the world.